Hello everyone, welcome to video 9 of this lecture of this course, which is the Python beginner course. So video 9 is going to be about final revision. It's going to be as a revision and a winder. Your video 9 is the last lecture of this course. We are going to wind up our course with this. It's going to be a sort of test to test whatever you have learned till now. With this video, the Google course will come to an end and you'll be master. If you are able to answer each and every single one of the answers in the questions I will show you, you guys will be the master of beginner Python course. This course, when you are able to answer every single question, will ensure that you are able to do the absolute basics of Python. You are ready to do the absolute basics of Python and are very good at it and is very good at it and is ready to study for foundation levels and the things that are gonna follow up. So let's start this lecture. This lecture will have two slides. We'll go in a two slides way. The first slide will have a question. I'll read out the question and tell you some things also. I want you all to read the question, do the question, after which I will reveal the solution and explain the solution for people who are not able to do it. They will do it together also. If the code or the question is of a very easy kind, we will skip that doing part. But we will give time for longer codes. We will give more time for longer codes or questions with more complex answers. Like that, we will give more time. So I guess we should start this course now. Before I start this test, I want to thank you everyone for joining this course and staying up till here and understanding each and every single topic. I'm very grateful for being a part of this journey. That is very important to understand that uh, the basics of Python is what is fundamentally important for your programming journey because Python is considered as a high level language because everything in Python, as you might know, is like it's human like. Whatever we learn till now is very human. So it is very fundamentally important that you learn it that way. And this course has helped you to learn it that way. I hope that has helped you in a lot of sense. I hope this will help you in the future where you are going to learn more about Python. This fundamental course will be of very importance that time. I believe that. So with that, let's start the way we intended. So the first question is gonna be what function prints text? I'll give you some time to think about it, after which we'll answer the question. I'm giving this time to let you understand that we have learned the basics a little bit far away. So I'm giving you all time to, you know, recall questions. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Hi guys, I guess time's up. Uh, the solution is print. We said that print function is what prints text. Everything or everything in anything that needs to show an output is using or is going to use print. Print is what is used by anything and everything to show output. So that is an important part of Python, which you understand that is very important because whenever you want to show an output to the user, you mostly use print, and that is why whatever that is, it is also called as prints. So whatever you need to print out or needs to be out as a function, this is what is done. Going to the next question. How do you create a way of storing your data? I'll give you some time to think about it. We have learned this very recently. It shouldn't take that much time, but still I'll give you some time and we'll go to your answer. Yeah, guys, time is up. Answer is going to be put a variable name following the naming rules for how you follow how you make like a variable name, and then name what if it's a string because name comes under string. It is letters, it's a word. So use the quote unquote words and put the name under quotations, but under which will be equal to the variable that you're choosing. So which is basically the variable name, which you can choose anything, but it should satisfy the way or what do you call it, the name and nomenclature of how it is going to be how a variable should be named in Python. An equal to sign, which is used for assigning, because two equal to signs are equal for comparison. A single one is used for assigning, and the string, the name that needs to be stored in the quotation mark. I hope that's very important. If that's easy. I'll go to question number three. So, the question number three is what type is quotation mark allowed? I'll give you some time to think about it. Yeah, guys. So, how do we type hello? What type is hello? For this much time must be enough. Let's go to the solution. The solution says it is type hello. How do we check type hello? This is how we check type hello, which is the type function. This is how we get the answer for what type it is using type hello type function for what we need to check the type for. And as you know, with this is like as you can say, this is like a type of a shortcut if you want to say it. Whatever that's under a quote unquote quotation, whatever under quotation, it is a string. Even if it's an integer, even if it's not, it is gonna be a quotation. If it's under a quotation, it is going to be nothing. Okay, it's gonna be nothing but a string. It is gonna be text. It's gonna be string. It's not gonna be anything else. Even if it's an integer, even if it's an equation that's under quotation marks, it is gonna be nothing. But once again, string. So fourth question, guys. What type is 25? I want you to open your ID and check the type for 25 and tell me what type is 25. So your time starts now. So yeah, guys, do it. I'll show you the command and we'll also tell you what type 25 is. Instead of time, the answer is going to be type 25. The same function who what we used for the last question is the answer for this. Uh, I hope you have all done it. And that's the answer to the question. But even if you even know, the answer to the question is actually nothing but integer. This is an integer because there is no decimal point and it's a number and it's not under any quotation marks. That's why it is gonna be an integer. It's gonna be 25. So 25 is an integer. So we will do the code in VS Code. So as you all can see here, we are gonna do and when you do it, the answer it's gonna what just happened? My Python ID just started, right, guys? So class in it is gonna be integer type, so that's what it's being shown. So go to the next question, guys. What type is 3.14? What type is pi? This number is pi. Your time starts now. What type is pi? Do the command. You already know the function and the command. You sure guys should do it and tell me. And we also have a shortcut way of finding what type it is. I'll tell you without doing touching ID. We'll say that. Even if not, we'll do it. For the people who are not able to do it, we'll do it together. So start your time, guys. Yes. Enough time. We have the solution here. It is going to be the same 3.14, but this is not under quotation mark, so it's going to be a number. Here we have a decimal point and two other digits that follows the decimal, after the decimal point. Hence, we know this is a float because integer demands a base of 10. This doesn't follow the base of 10. Hence, this is not an integer. So we can do it, obviously. We can always do it. So we'll do it. 25, we are gonna do 3.4 on jam. I'll just delete these, making confusion. So it doesn't make any confusion, guys. See, it's printed class law. So I closed it. Anyway, question 6. What type is true? Guys, what type is true, guys? Like the output true is the question is not what type is true. I will explain the question. Question is asking what type is output true with a capital T. What does that mean? What does that mean? Think for yourself. I'm giving you time to think for yourself. Answer is in the next solution. We already know the answer. I already gave you the hint. I'm giving you time to think. Come on, guys. Think. What type is true with a capital T? What is the output? What is that called in Python? We already learned that. We already learned a lot about it. So this shouldn't take so much time, guys. Come on, we can figure this out. So true is with a T. This also has the opposite pair, by the way. It also has an opposite pair. False with a capital F. What's all this supposed to mean, guys? Alright, guys, time's up. It's time to go to the next slide. The answer is Boolean. A T with a capital T is Boolean, but I also gave you this much time so that you all can check in your IDE by using the type function. Let's do the same. 3.14, yeah. I'm just gonna cut that. We are gonna do 2. Gonna run the terminal. on it. No, I'm not missing about it. Okay, just close the window. We'll just close the channels. It's taking too much time. Answer is Boolean. I told you. This also has a pair. If you say, for example, false is the same thing. Go to the next question, guys. Accept user input. Yes, guys, take user input, guys. This is a very easy question. This is asking nothing but write a code to accept user input. It can be anything. I'm not asking string. I'm not asking anything. I'm not putting any sort of demands or constraints. You just have to take an input. Your time starts now. Come on, guys, you can do it. Enough time. The solution is nothing but input name. It can be anything. I just asked you for input. This asks for name. The solution says name. It's not a problem. But I also like you to remember the fact that input actually only gives you this also the print one input. That is your name because default input, if you guys don't remember, will always be string. Even if you put a number here, for example, I'll tell you 555,523.5. It will turn it as a number because for this, anything that is a data type when not being asked by input, it is taken as string. So the default value that is going to be stored by input function is going to be string. So, so that's the thing. Going to the next question, how to convert input to integer? Because as I told you, input has the basic tool inputs. When you take input, the first one is basically nothing but string. How do you convert that to integer? So come on, guys, time starts now. It's nothing that much of a hard thing. We all can do it. We have already done it for a long time. So come on, guys, we can do it. Enough time. Time to go to the answer, which is nothing but input age. So basically, when you want a particular integer to be coming here, taken as input, we do nothing but just take input age. Right, guys? We just take int. We declare variables first. We say we are going to take integer input, and now whatever that the input is going to be. This is what say. This is why I say Python is a very high level language. This is very common to what we speak. We're going to take integer input. Integer input. We don't take input integer. Integer in grammar. That's wrong. Right. That's what I say. Integer input. That's very close to what we say in English. That's what's happening here. So that's what's happening here. So as you have to do this question over here, but this is not it. We just do in here. This is called what we need, guys. So this is gonna be what is your name? When I write Rohit now, it's gonna say wrong because it needs with base 10. This doesn't have with base 10. So it's going to say, hey, no base 10. So we cannot do that. So the question is gonna be what is your mm, roll number? When that is up, I will just say my roll number. For example, it can be 102. See, nothing. It doesn't have, nothing happens because we already don't have any code other than this. The code is just this. So yeah, so run this code again with a create one so that it's visible. My roll number 20. That's it, guys. That's what happens. Oops. This. Yeah. Question 9. We need to convert input to float, guys. We need to convert input to float. How do you do that? The time starts now. It's basically the same thing what we did before this. The same thing. Input to integer. It is the same. There's nothing much to it. You can always do it. So come on, guys. It's easy. You guys have to figure it out. Come on, your time starts now. Do it, guys. Guys, time's up. The answer is going to be float input height. When you know many things in many places, height is going to be not always in a single base and integer is going to be having some decimal points. For example, if you take it in meters, it has 1 point something or 2 point something meters if you are very tall. And if that's not the case, if you're taking it in inches, it's gonna be 6 feet something inches and stuff like that, right, guys? So, uh, that's why height is always gonna be float or a decimal. It's always gonna be a decimal number. Even when it's perfect, it's a float. Yeah, it's a float. So when you're 6 feet, it's 6.6 feet and 0 inches tall. So now that's a different case, but still, you might need 0 inches to verify that you are under maybe 6 2 category or 7 under 7 foot, something like that. So there's a lot of things that matters, and that's the same thing here. So for float, just use the same command where we use integer. Yes, the same, basically saying like float input. We are just saying decimal input. This is the decimal input. Whatever that's going to take decimal input here. That's it. Going to the next question. What's the difference between a single and double equal to? We have already said this uh, just a bit in the first question, I believe. We already said that. Difference between a single equal to and double equal sign. Uh, Uh, so guys, it should be easy enough. Come on, guys, I'll give you some time to think, not too much. It should be fast. It should be fast. So you should really do that, guys. Come on. Select time. I'll send you. The answer is one single equal to is assigned values. For example, if you have a variable, right? If you have a variable needs to be assigned a value, or if it needs to take an input, we say that the variable is going to be assigned. So single equal to means assigned, that assign the single variable, the variable is assigned to this task. For example, this value, this value is assigned to this variable. The variable is assigned this value, or the variable is assigned the value that's gonna happen in this inputs, or something like that. So that's why we have a variable that usually always also has an input or data associated to it. So this is basically assigning. A single equal sign is equal to assigning. Whereas when you compare to two equal signs, it is the same way I said it. It is for comparison. It is to check whether this thing is the same or something like that. So, comparison, wherever you have comparison, that's where you have double equal signs. So, where you have comparison, for example, to check 5 is equal to 5, is 5 is 5, then you're not going to say 5 is one single equal 5. Computer doesn't say that because it says, hey, 5 is assigning to 5. What does that mean? So, it gets confused. So, when we have to compare, right? So we have to compare 5 is equal to 5, yes or no. So that's when we say 5, 2 times equal, 5. So that's basically comparison saying 5 is equal to 5, something like that. So that's what is going to be very important for you guys. So let's go to the next question. The next question is to basically add two numbers. Maybe the code is going to be not that long. So I'll also tell you how to go. Like tell you the main question. I will explain the question. I want you all to take two inputs, A and B, integers, and then add the numbers and print the output. So your time starts now. In the case that you're not able to do it, we'll do together. So come on, guys, we can do it. Time's up. This is quite long. So basically, I don't want this answer. This is just basically print 10 plus 5. I want that answer. So we will do it, right? Guys, you will do it, guys. Oh, not and do the code. You want to take two inputs, right? We're going to take two inputs as a variable is equal to int. Code can be different, but the output needs to be same. As you can see, number one is going to be 2. Number 2 is going to be 3. Number 1 plus number 2 is equal to 5. We got the output, guys. This is what I wanted. And yeah, so let's go to the next. Okay, very bad. Uh, let's go to the next question, guys. We are going to 12th question, which is to subtract two numbers. The same thing. I want you all to take two integer inputs and do the same thing like we did before. So, from the last question, this is the way we did it. Come on, guys, you can do it. I'm giving you time. Your time starts now. Guys, more than enough time. The solution is not this. I want the way I told you. I want it as two integer inputs, A and B or something like that. The variable name is depending upon you. You just have to follow the naming nomenclature. And then you all have to, print it. Just A minus B this time, not A plus B, like the last question. So I'm gonna do the answer. Just basically the same, nothing, but just change a bit here because we already have the skeleton. I'm just gonna do A minus B and B 21. I will, uh, I will close this terminal so that it is easy for you all to see and it has no confusion. Run it again. Number 21, 20. The difference is 1. Right, guys. So next question, which is to multiply two numbers. I want you all to do the same thing like how we did now. Take two integer inputs and do it like that. So your time starts now, guys. Guys, that must be enough time. The solution is just gonna be this, but I wanted a little bit more. I wanted you all to take, uh, integer inputs and then multiply it and print and insert in a way that this is the multiplication, this is the product, like that. I wanted to do something like that. I hope you all done it. That's why I'm gonna demonstrate the code for you all. Oops, oops. On that note, but that, or just do that. So we already have the skeleton here, so that's why I'm not gonna do much over there. Just gonna change the number hit a bit here. But I guess capital X is what is, the natural, that's extends. Wait, so just gonna do that. A into B, you know. Number one is gonna be I'll just type an absurdly big number. And the one is also another absurdly big number. The answer. Okay, you know what? I'll clear this terminal out so that you guys can have a better look at it. Answer is going to be number one is going to be another absurdly big number. The other one is also going to be another absurdly big number. Answer is going to be another absurdly big number. I'll run the program again so that it's reasonable. I'm just going to be 5, 10, answer is 50. So the code works the way it's needed. Number one input is taken, number two input is taken, number one and number two, and it's crossed, and it's the product is 50. Yes, guys, that's what we wanted, so that's what we got. This going to question number 14. We need to divide two numbers. It's time for you guys to do it. It's the same, guys, nothing much, same difference that from here we are doing from addition, subtraction, we already did addition, we already did subtraction. Now we did multiplication just now. It's time to do division. So come on, guys, you can do it. Now I want you all to do it. Guys, I want you all to take two inputs, by the way. I want you all to take two integer inputs and divide it. The answer is going to be a float. That's also a thing. The answer is going to be a float. So I want you all to do that. Just like how we did this, all the things before now. I want you all to do that. That's supposed to be enough. The answer is going to be divided by 5 here. This is not what I wanted. I said, as I told you, what I wanted is not this. What I wanted is different. What I wanted is take into inputs and do the multiplication like that. Not multiplication division like that. We already have it here. Already have it kind of here. Yeah, like assign a variable A, take the input, assign a variable B, take the input, both the integer input, and we're gonna print the number one, number two. It's not gonna be X, we're gonna be division, so we're gonna put slash here, and we're also going to put a slash here too. Yes, guys, so we're gonna run it. Number one, like 20, number two, we're gonna write 20, and answer should be 1. As you can see, there is 1.0. It is written as 1.0. Why is it 1.0? It is always due to one single practical thing, which is float. Division always gives you a float value. So that's what's the problem here. Run it again for you all to not have any sort of confusion. 20, 20, 1.0. Guys, is one question done. It's time to go to the next one. This is to find a reminder. So your time starts now the same thing, only one sign changes, which is modulus. I want you all to do it. So your time starts now. Come on, guys, you can all do it. Guys, enough time. This is so the question is gonna be nothing. As you all know, the percentage sign is what is going to be used for modulus. This is called modulus in programming. This is going to return nothing but the percentage three. Right. So this is what is called modulus. This is what we all wanted. So I want not just this way. This is a very simple way. I wanted it in the other way. I wanted you all to take two inputs and then do it. So for the people who are not able to do it, this is how it's done. I already have the skeleton here, skeleton code here, so I'm just going to change it. But I want you all to do this. We are going to take A as an input and B as an input. Now want a reminder. So a reminder. So I have an equal to the right. If we're gonna do this, now we want to run the form. Number one, 20, 3, reminder it's 2. That's right. I'll clear this out so that it's much more visible for you all. 23, uh, a reminder for that division is going to be 2. Modulus is going to be a single integer, hence it's not going to give you a float value. Modulus function, which is defined reminder, will never give you a float value, will always only give you an integer value. Going to the next question, guys. The next question is to find square of a number. It is time that we do it. So this is to find square of a number. Your time starts now. Find the square of a number, guys. Time to go to the solution. As we all know, a single asterisk is used for, the single star sign is used for multiplication, whereas if you use 2, which is going to be used for square, with uh, uh, the left number going to be the base and the second number going to be exponent. So we are going to do the same thing here, but before this, we have a skeletal code, but we're going to make few changes in this because it's necessary. The first one is to command this out, right? We need to command this out. We don't need A. We need square of number equal to. We will also change the label here as nth number. Run the input output in the number. It's asking for our number. We want to write 20. I need to do the for 20 square. Square number is 400, which is right, but to avoid confusion, I'm going to check what happened. Guys. Okay, we'll do it again. Yeah, in the number 20, the square of the number is 400. So the code works, guys. The next question is to use floor division. I hope you remember what floor division is. Floor division is used when you not need any sort of point. Decimal. Floor division is just when we need the decimal output, but only in the integer part, stop with a reminder and not do the addition, not the division further and give us float mark. We are do floor division so that we only get the integer part as the division, uh, as a as a division answer. So I just want you all to do the same thing, which is to take A as an input, B as an input, and do it like that. Come on, guys, your time starts now. Come on, guys, you can do it. I trust in you all. Guys, enough time. So this is going to be the answer, but I want you all. I want a different answer. I want the answer that I was looking for, which is to take the input and stuff like that. I want you all to do that. So this is how we're gonna do it, right? So first input is gonna be A. Gonna do A. Gonna do B. We'll edit this a bit. Next, number one going to be 20. Another one, 3. Short division is going to be 6 because 6 is a 18. It doesn't do anything else. Stop that. So 6, there is no point something which will usually come. So it won't happen. Right? Because the actual answer is 6.6666. It just rolls on 6666 like that. It won't do that. It will stop at. Going to the next question, we are going to create score and add them. The actual meaning is nothing, but it is asking us to create a variable named score, give it a value, and then add 10 to that value, guys. So your time starts now. It is nothing that much hard. You all can do it. So come on, y'all, you'll do it. Alright, guys, enough time. We have solution. We add solution. Score 50 will add 10 to that and we'll bring the score as what you can see on the code over here. That's the same thing that's being done here. Let's do it. It also explains something very important there. I'm gonna take score as a variable and I'm gonna assign the value 50 to it. And now I have, this is one big thing I want to say. We have to update it by 10. So either we can do like this, okay, and then we can print the score, or the same thing, okay, the same thing. It can be written like this also. 4 plus is equal to 10 is equal to 4 is equal to 4 plus 10. I hope you remember this. We already learned it. Plus is equal to whatever that's on the other side is basically just equal to score is equal to score plus 10. So for your simplicity, I'm doing this over here. Added result we should get is going to be 60. This is what we get. I'll close this time now so that it's much easier for you all to understand. The result we are supposed to get is 60, and that's the result we actually got. We got 60 as the result. Guys, answer to that question, guys. So now time to go to the next question, which is and side. We learned about single equal to and double equal to. Just in this lecture itself, we learned it, the difference. So we have to use double equal to here. I hope you remember that, which is used for comparison. So your time starts now. I want you all to do it. I want you all to do it, guys. So your time starts now. Time's up. The answer is gonna be this. So the first one is comparison. This is not the answer I was looking for. I was asking for to print Boolean. We are gonna print a Boolean answer. Now let's just do that. We wanna print. We're just gonna do that. The answer should be false in Boolean. First answer is false. Or this close this term so that it's much more visible for you. Answer is written as false, which is very important to understand because this question is another comparison, which is to this will also include the answer. The output is also going to be a boolean. For the specific answer, it's going to be true. But the way I said it is to compare this. It's like is 10 and 5 equal? That's what I did. And the answer is false because 10 is not equal to 5. This is what I in this to check equality. Uh, this is what we did just right now. This is going to be 10 is equal to 10. Is 10 is equal to 10. That's what we need to do. We have to do use equal to sign. So we just want to do that. We'll just do the same. We're gonna do the same here. Then we'll run it. And the answer is gonna be true. As you can see, guys, as you can see, the answer is gonna be 10 is equal to 10. The answer is 10. Because 10 is 10. Because and hence the answer is gonna be Boolean true. True with a capital T. That's what's gonna be happening. That's what's gonna be the answer. Let's go to the next question, which is to check not equal. We already did that. We already did this too. So this is gonna be easy. The answer is going to be simple. So I want you all to check the code. This is going to be a very short code, guys. So start now. We'll see how it happens, how it goes. Start now, guys. Time start now. Guys, time's up. Oop, 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 oop. Solution is this. We'll just do that. Oop, oop, oop. One, let's get code. We're going to check if 10 is not equal to 10 or not. As you can know, as you all know, equal to sign is a symmetry and equal to sign. This is the sign for that. To run it, we're going to check 10 equal to, is 10 not equal to 10? The answer is false because 10 is equal to 10. Just close the terminal so that only this output is shown that so that you are not confused because it's all boolean. It's going to be just true and false and true and false. The output, the terminal look like that before. So now here, as you know, is 10 not equal to 10? The answer is obviously going to be, false. Let's go to another question. Use AND operator. Any example. Okay, I want you all to use any example. It can be small, it can be big. Any example that uses AND operator. Your time starts now. Guys, time is complete, so we are going to print this answer. As you all know, AND is an operator that demands both the conditions that it's going to have in either sets to be true. So here, it needs both conditions. 10 is greater than 5, the answer is yes. 5 greater than 2, answer is yes. When only both of the conditions are true, it will print true. Whereas if even a single one is false, it will print false. So we'll just do that, guys. In that, yes, guys, the answer is true because both the conditions that I kept is actually true, hence the answer is going to be true. The next one is going to be OR operator. OR operator is just another type of AND operator, guys. Nothing much fancy to it. So your time starts now. Guys, time's up. So as I told you, we'll just check that out. Um, as we scored, guys. Yeah. This answer is true because or only or is the symbol. So when you compare to and, we already thought, well, we studied it. We already went through it, which is or is different. And needs both of the conditions to be true to print true. Whereas or on will print true even if a single one of the condition is true. Because if you have two choices, okay, and just like in grammar, because as I told you, Python is a high level language. It's based on high level. Because if you take in what we have learned, what we do till now, in normal English also, or basically means a choice. So if you have option number one and option number two, and if either one of them is right, we are going to choose any one of them. On the other hand, if we are using and instead of or in that sentence, we need both of them to be right. So that's what we are going to do here. We have or in this place, and in case in this example, we are going to change the uh, uh, one of the condition to be wrong, which is one greater than two, which is wrong. But on other hand, it will print true because it, as I said before, or only needs a single condition to be true, whereas and depends both of them to be true. Here the result is true. I'll clear this terminal out so that it's much easier for all to be visible. Yeah, answer is true. The Boolean answer is given as true. Going to the next question, which is to use not operator. So not operator is basically nothing but it's the false opposites of true and false, right? So if you say not false, it will print true, not true, it will print false. So it doesn't really need much time. So it's a very easy question, guys. So it doesn't really need that much time. Uh, your time starts now anyway. So come on, guys, load it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for the disturbances. Yeah, guys, enough time for this. The answer is going to be print, not false. We already predicted the output because when we print not false, we already get the output as nothing but true. Right? So print not false, we will get true. Not operator, Boolean false. By the way, we have to use Boolean false. The answer is going to be true. As you can see, if you write true here, the answer is going to be false. As you can see, guys, the answer is either false or true, depending upon what we use. Not is basically will print whatever that's again. So because the function is based in Boolean, so what is Boolean only has two options. So it's either true or false. So when you say it's not true, there's only one option which is false. And when you say not false, there's only one option which is true. So that's what's being told here, guys. So next is adult checker. This is like to check the age and print it. So we are going to print the answer as adult. Yeah, I want the output to be adult if the person is 18 or above. So come on, guys, it's time to do that. Your time starts now. The program is going to be pretty easy. I want you all to take input of the age in integer and then do it like that. So it must be easy for you all. So come on, guys, it's time to do it. Come on, guys, you should do it. Guys, this is all the small code. This is going to be the answer to it. We are taking integer input and we are going to check if age is greater than 18 or equal to 18, and we're going to print the results. For the people who are not able to do it, I'll do it for you all. So we're going to take age is equal to in input and age, and we are going to print. We're going to use if, right? If you remember, we used if age greater than or equal to 18, print. If else, if we use if else, right? So we use if else adults, we're going to do else part, because else is the last option. It doesn't need any sort of demands or stuff like that. We don't just need to print anything like that. It's gonna be it. Minor, minor. I'm gonna close this, run it. More code. This is I'm trying to explain the last part of what we learned. That's it. For example, 20. I am 20, so here it is shown as adult. Guys, it's shown as adult. Guys, so that's adult. This is all the questions I wanted to give you all. So, alright, guys, that was the last code. This was where our course originally ended, as we all know. This was if else and elif. This is where we originally concluded the course. This was a practice question. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys, is to thank you. Thank you for being part of this course. Thank you for being uh, in this journey. And also, congratulations for completing the Python basic course. This course was a Python basic course. This course must have given you an idea of what is the basics of Python. This will help you in the future to understand more Python concepts like loops, etc. I've done the basic concepts here. I have made sure that you're all very fluent in the basic concepts also. So you have completed this with me. If you are seeing this, you have completed it. So congratulations on completing the Python basic beginner course. And I will tell you to keep practicing constantly and build small projects from now on, so that you always have this Python fluency in you, and also that you learn more Python as the road progresses. And I will tell you, the best way to progress is by writing code every day and not to mug up the syntax. We all have to understand the coding logic, because the world doesn't run on a single code. World doesn't run on a single language like Python. The world runs on a very different, a lot of other languages. So basically, the logic in all the other, almost all the programming languages is pretty much the same, only syntax changes. So and the same with syntax also. Understand how it's written. Understand it like grammar, not do not mug it up. So thank you for learning with me. Thank you for instructing me as a teacher. Thank you for learning. So happy coding, happy journey from now on. I hope you all get great success in your tech journey. So thank you.